This is revision of perimeter. The perimeter is the total distance around the outside of a two-dimensional shape.
Or a 2D.
So, you calculate the perimeter of a two-dimensional shape by adding together all the lengths of the shape. So it means it is the distance around whatever shape you're given, and make sure you don't forget any side. So if we need to find the perimeter of a rectangle, we can just say b plus a plus b plus a, or you can multiply 2 times a plus 2 times b, because both a's are equal and the opposite sides in a rectangle are equal. Or you can just go around. And here they gave you an example. They said if a is 3 units and b is 5 units, so what we will do is we're going to add 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5, and we end up with 16 units. Here we have a question. Find the length of the fence needed to go around the garden. So when you see the word around, it means the perimeter, because it's the distance around an object or a shape. So therefore, in order to find the length of the fence, we need to calculate the perimeter. So here the perimeter is 10 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5, which gives us 30 units. Now I have another shape. I need to find the perimeter of this triangle. So I just go around the triangle. So it is 4 centimeters plus 6 centimeters plus 8 centimeters, which will give me 18 centimeters. And that's the perimeter of this yellow triangle. Now what's the perimeter of this irregular shape? To find the perimeter of this shape, you first need to make sure you have all the information you need. Here we are missing two side numbers, so you subtract or add to find these numbers. Here, if you can see, we have 18 yards and 7 yards are written in red. It's because they were missing and we found them. Now, how do we find the 7 yards? If you can see on the right side, we have 30 yards, and on the left side, we have 23. So 30 minus 23 is going to give me 7 yards. Now how to find the 18 yards? Again, the same thing. We can see that at the bottom is 37 yards and the top is 19 yards. So 37 yards minus 19 yards will give me 18 yards. Once I have found these two missing lengths, now I'm just going to add them all up. So we're going to add 18 plus 7 plus 19 plus 30 plus 37 plus 23, and we will end up with 134 yards. So the perimeter of this shape is 134 yards. Now, again, here we have another example, and here they're giving you information that if you know how to calculate the perimeter of a rectangle, then you can calculate the perimeter of any shape that's made up of rectangles. First, you have to divide the shape into rectangles. So as you can see here, we have 5, 12, and then we have 2 unknown sides, and then 3 and 7. Now to know the unknown side that is on the right, what I'm going to do is, if you can see, it's the total of 5 centimeters plus 3 centimeters. So on the side, it is 8 centimeters. While the missing length at the bottom, if you can see, the total is 12, which is on top. So we'll say 12, that's on top, minus 7, that's in the middle. So 12 minus 7 will give me 5 centimeters. As you can see here, we have found the two missing lengths. Once we've done that, we just add up all the other lengths together. The total is the perimeter. Now in this section, you will learn to solve problems that involve the perimeters and areas of rectangles and parallelograms. Again, here the perimeter is the distance around a figure. The perimeter is the sum of the lengths of the sides of the figure. So therefore, the perimeter of the room shown here is, we just add up all the sides and we'll end up with 66 feet. That's the perimeter of this shape. Can you find the perimeter of this shape? Let's see. So here what we have to do is add up all the sides, or if you want, if you can see there are many threes, so you can just count how many threes are there and multiply them by the number of threes, and then multiply 7 by 2, 5 by 2, and then add them all up. If you're confused by what I said, you just go around and add all the sides, and you're going to end up with 48 centimeters. So what you need to remember is, in order to find the perimeter of a shape, you need to add the length of all the sides together, and the sum is the perimeter. Hope that this slide was useful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask on Google Classroom. Good luck.